back with another one. It's your girl Kanya. I am on my way to a consultation with one of my clients, and he was lost and confused, and he got his truck, and now he needs to know where he goes from there. He needs to know where he files his taxes. He's had them since January, and he gets a million calls a day. But what I don't do is I don't sit around and I don't call. I mean, some people do. Some people call 15, 20 people a day. I don't do that because I feel like attraction is everything. I feel like when you meet somebody, you get a feel for them, and you got to be comfortable with that person. That person has to be comfortable with you. So the way that you talk, the way that you act, you got to make people believe in themselves sometimes. And sometimes I have my support system too, that sometimes we all fall short with ourselves. Sometimes, we think that it's this project that we're doing is just so confusing. It's so frustrating, and we all do that. I do it all the time. But that support team, you need your support team. You have to have a support team. You got to have a support system. You got to have people around you that want to see you win. If there are people that's around you that don't want to see you win, get rid of their ass. You heard it from me. Get rid of their ass. Because they can interrupt what you have going on. They can say one word that day that throws you all off your game. So you want to surround your people with people that love you, that support you. That is very, very important in anything that you do. This guy, when I met him, he was about to throw in the towel. He had a truck, but he didn't have a driver. He had a truck, but he didn't know where to go. He had a truck, but really didn't know what structure he was going in with his business. And I had to tell him, the truck is your business. The truck is your goal. That truck is what's going to put money in your pocket, because he didn't see a way out. So he paid for a consultation. Today, this consultation is going to be about how to set up his business. It's also going to be how he reports his taxes. It's also going to be, he booked me for his bookkeeping, so he doesn't have to worry about that as well. We're going to set everything up for him. He actually has 5 potential drivers. We're going to go over that as well. So when you book a consultation with me, we're not going to sit in no class. We're going to go straight to the business. Straight to the things that you need to know to get started. That's what these consultations are about. I also have 15-minute consultations, which are free. So if you have any questions about what you're going to pay for, because nobody wants to pay for shit and not know what they're getting out of what they're paying for. So that's what that free consultation is, you guys. If you book a free consultation with me, which is 15 minutes, you have to book it, because I have a lot of them coming through. So you have to book it. It will be virtual or over the phone, whichever you prefer. But we will cover a lot of things within that hour. Sometimes it takes more than an hour. So make sure when you call on that free consultation for that 15 minutes, if you think that you're going to go over that hour, and I'm going to try to put something together, because I'm noticing now that it takes more than an hour to sit down with someone. It takes more than an hour to, get somebody set up and they're gone. What this does for me, it opens the doors for me, because not only do I get to work with that client, I get to be the first dispatcher doing these consultations. I get to know these people. I get to laugh, giggle. We go through the crisis together. We go through the beginning of the process. Because I don't care what anybody tells you, when you first get those numbers, those first 3 months are hell. You heard it from me. The first 3 months are hell. You're getting established. People have to know, they have to trust that you're going to be where you say you're going to be. You're going to do what you say you're going to do. So it's important for my name and their name to stand out. And so that's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for those things. When you take me on as your dispatcher, we're fighting together for those first 3 months. It's not you fighting by yourself. So sometimes you got to give your dispatcher some slack, because you got to know that you just got those numbers. So you're fresh. You're like a newborn baby. And you have to grow. So that money, it takes time to grow. But if you're not down for the come up and you just want to come up really, really fast, that doesn't work. Anything that you get really, really fast usually doesn't work. Anything that you got easy usually doesn't work. You have to fight for what you want. You have to believe in what you want. You have to believe in the vision. You have to see this out the long way. Some of us been out here for years. That's how we got to this point. We didn't just step out here and knew everything. No, it doesn't work that way. We had to grow. And so in that, you have to trust your dispatcher. You have to trust your team to lead you. Because if you surround yourself with a team that has been there, done that, then you're probably in the right place. But if you surround yourself with someone that has never did this before, then you're in for a long haul. You're in for it, because I truly believe, how can you teach something you never did? Like, how can you do that? But that's my belief. I'm not saying you have to believe. You believe what you want to believe. But for me, I typically want to work with someone that has been in the trucking industry, because when I first started, I had a trainer that had only been driving for 3 months that almost killed me in her. So I would never put my trust in someone that has never been out here and did anything that has to do with trucking. I need you to have some type of background trucking. So if you're on my team, I only hire within trucking, because you can't teach my team something that you never done yourself. And I believe that. That's my belief. You can believe what you want to believe, but that is my belief. So know that if you book a consultation with me, you're going to get your money's worth. Not only are you going to get your money's worth, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I say this in all my videos. Me, do not sugarcoat shit, because this world doesn't sugarcoat. They rip you apart. Trucking is a cutthroat game. You either kill or be killed. Period. There's no working around that. There's no sugarcoating that. There's nothing, I can't even paint you a pretty picture about trucking. But what I can tell you is there is money out here to be made. And if you're out here and you're trying to make this money, you got to be down for the come up. There is no other way around it. Don't give up. Please don't give up. You just got to get with the right people. You got to be in the right place at the right time. This guy met me. I was on my way coming from getting my nails done. He saw me getting out my truck, and he said God told him to take the right instead of go straight. At the same time, I was going to go right and go out the other way, but I went around the long way. So I decided that, I ain't want to be dealing with the people, so let me take my truck this way. The guy waved me down, stopped, pulled his pickup truck in front of my 18-wheeler and stopped me. So I pulled over to see what the hype was about. And from that, we sat out there and talked about 40 minutes. Gave him my card, told him what I was about. He said he liked the fact that I didn't try to hide anything from him, or I didn't try to rip his pockets apart, because I didn't want anything with him. I gave him more knowledge in that first 15, 20 minutes that he said he had gotten in the last 3 months. So what I tell you, when you booking with me, you're going to get the real. You're going to get the uncut, and you're going to know exactly where to go to take your business. And I can guarantee you will see an increase in your money. I can guarantee that. Because I'm not out here playing games. I'm just not out here playing games. I don't play games. I keep it real. Always. I give it to you raw and uncut. And there's no other way. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Who does that? Who pulls in front of somebody? I'm sorry, y'all. Who pulls in front of somebody? But this is things that we deal with. Even in an 18-wheeler, even in my car. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm almost to my meeting. Love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. And it's your girl Kanya back with another one.